Stop the cap.
Prioritize are the things you just laid out. They want a woman who is accommodating to them. They want a woman who, especially more successful men, they want a woman that when they say, hey, yo, I'm going to the south of France for 2 weeks, pack your bag, let's go. Let me tell you what they don't want to hear, Lauren. Oh, I got to go to LA to shoot Judge Eboni for 3 days. Oh, I got to go be at a conference in Florida for black women attorneys gathering. Oh, I got to go to a sorority thing.
This sounds like based on a true story.
It's all based on true story. I wouldn't lie.
Charlamagne, shut up. Let these women talk, please.
Right. Feel shit that y'all can't feel. Sense shit that y'all can't sense. So when it's time to pick up, like when we move, it's because I got the feeling to move my family.
But that's what I'm done. Listen
and that's wait, and let me explain why is that? Because it's always a smooth transition. It is always a very smooth transition from place to place. It's when it is decided upon the laws of the universe, the cause and effect, and that is when it's time, because the woman can hear it. That's why in every Native American culture, the woman is at the head called the clan mother, and in every tribe, the women gets outside and redirect the storm and all of that type of shit, because it's being in tune. And if the man is not in tune when it's time for the moving time, it causes distress.
I just want to say one thing right quick. Ramses Devine said this. A man is going to make the best decision for his family. If that's moving, what is her emotional attachment to a place is irrelevant. This is what I was trying to say. I understand. I overstand, since you all use that term. I understand where you're coming from. I overstand it. Here's the thing, though. What I said is you have women they will discard men like that because they see, okay, I see that he's doing his thing. I can't deal with that. And a lot of times, like I said, they wind up with men who are not necessarily on their level, only to turn around and complain later that he's not on my level. Okay? What comes with men who are on your level and above is leadership. We are not just in positions of responsibility. And contrary to popular belief, we actually do know what we're doing. Okay? Contrary to popular belief, with no disrespect to anything that you said. None whatsoever.
Right, I understand. Let me also say this, and I know Jolly and a few others want to get in.
Okay.
The leadership is about to take off. 347-884-9239 is your boarding pass. You will not be able to hear the next hour of the show unless you call in. The number is 347-884-9239. The leadership is about to take off. For those who do not want to call in or can't call in, you all have an awarding day. See you tomorrow in the new day, same time, same place, the Donna Corleone Show, 12 noon. Love y'all. All right. Jolly, you want to add in?
Yes. I want to confess that what he is saying is absolutely true. And the way he's thinking about it and the way he's expressing it is true for very many men. I myself ruined a wonderful, fantastic, benevolent relationship because I moved when I got the fucking inclination to move. But when he got the inclination to move, it was like, nigga, you got me fucked up. Like, I absolutely would not move on this nigga say-so. And I moved a lot on my own personal motherfucking say-so. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it was very clear that it was like, bitch, you gonna do what you wanna do? And I'm like, pretty much. I definitely ruined that relationship because I listened to myself. But I will say this. I am better off after that relationship without that nigga. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Okay,
so I'm not saying, hold on, I'm admitting to you that yes, that really contributed to me and that nigga not being me and that nigga no more. Okay? And this is my husband. But after that shit, after I learned to fucking listen to me, nigga, and I realized what I was doing, it was a much better situation.
Okay.
So
I'm not saying that all men. Don't get me wrong. I don't want anybody to be confused into thinking that I'm suggesting that all men know what they're doing. I'm not saying that all men have good leadership skills or even know where they're going. I'm not saying all men. What I am saying though specifically is that when you come across, like you said, headstrong women who may have some degree of a foundation established or not, men who are taught to do the right thing do not recognize women as the rock in the foundation. They are. Okay, that's all I'm trying to say. I'm not saying it's right.
Wow. Yeah, because I'm a very headstrong woman, and I've been headstrong since the day I was born. Even my father couldn't. Even my father couldn't get to me. Nobody, no man can get to me. Okay, so you know what I'm saying? And I understand what that means because now here's the question: what if it's a headstrong woman?
Then you go back to what I said yesterday.
You just said the problem.
In other words, I have to stop.
Men who are raised don't think that women are.
Let me say this. I have to put this on record. I run my family. I'm just going to come out and say that shit. I run my shit. I run my family. I run my family. My husband is the extension of running the family, but I run my family.
Okay.
When it comes to decisions, I have the last say so.
Okay, Don. So you asked me yesterday, what happened?
I have the first say so.
Okay, so here's what I'm saying. You asked me yesterday, what does a man do when he comes across that woman? And I told you, he stops his pursuit and he has to pursue someone else.
No, that nigga falls in line.
Pardon me?
Like a grown-ass man who sees the benefit of the situation falls in line. He assumes his position. He becomes the king of the fucking household. Men do not become kings
in other people's castles. They build their own.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. You serious?
Okay.
So you're saying queens? Hold on. So you're totally neglecting the entire aspect of the fact that the king's position in most matriarchal society is given to him because of the fucking queen.
Oh wait, I'm sorry.
You're literally saying that entire civilization, where the king is the king because of the queen. You're saying niggas don't move in a bitch's shit.
Let me acknowledge what you just said.
Please.
Wait, hold on. You don't have to say that. I'm getting ready to agree.
I just told you a story about a nigga that built his queen a house to move all her motherfuckers in. That's what a real man does. Here, baby.
I'll let you. Okay.
You need a fucking house for your family.
Are you gonna let me respond? Are you gonna let me respond? You said the key word. You said the key word in matriarchal societies, and this is what I want to say. Responsible black men who are taught to go to school, establish themselves, establish the foundation, are not raised with the concept of matriarchal. What they're taught is the only reason this is here is because your daddy failed. Or because your uncle failed, or because men have failed to do what they're supposed to do. If you all are speaking on this should be a matriarchal society, then I have to stand down and, like I said, my argument is, there's nothing else for me to say. If you feel that the matriarchal society is the way it's supposed to be, what can we say?